All right. I don't know how we got to that, but that was the answer to that question. Why have prophets only been men? Because prophets must wage war and lead salah. And it is forbidden in Islam for a man or a father or a brother or an uncle who is responsible for a woman to allow her to expose herself to being hit. If a woman says, hey, I want to be like Sayyida Nusayba and go fight jihad. Sister, Sayyida Nusayba was minding her business when the warrior came over the wall and she killed him. He came over the barrier and she killed him. She did not sign up and put on a coat of armor and go out there. It is forbidden for any wali to allow the woman who is his responsibility to protect, that is under his protection, to go and expose herself to abuse. So if a man calls my daughter a name or my wife a name, isn't it my duty to say something? Yes, it is. All right, so can my wife wants to go and preach at Speaker's Corner. Why, so you get called names? I'm not going to let this happen, right? You cannot let her go somewhere she's going to get physically hit. A prophet is not just a spiritual position, it's a worldly position. A wali is not allowed he cannot allow the woman under his protection, be it his wife, his daughter, his mother, his niece, whatever it is under his protection. Allah has assigned him to protect her. He cannot put her in a position where she's going to be gazed upon, meaning, in her body's to be viewed. So therefore, if she's walking, let's say she's walking, and maybe hypothetically it's windy and her body can be shown by the wind, clothes coming near, attaching to her form, and there are a bunch of guys walking behind her on the sidewalk. If you're cognizant of that, you can't allow that to happen. Continue. The moment you discover that, you pull to the side, let those guys walk ahead, and then you walk. So that those guys who you may not trust their modesty, whether you do or not, it doesn't matter. Sharia doesn't go by that because that's not an objective measure, right? It's not an objective measure to be looking at the back of your wife in a situation that you can avoid, right? Then you have to avoid it. So what is a prophet is not just a spiritual position with God. He must lead war. He must lead prayer. Prayer has sujood, has ruku'. Who here wants their mom or wife or daughter to make ruku' in front of anybody else? Come. Mosques are public spaces, right? Come into the public space and bend over in front of everybody. What guy would allow this, right? So if there was a female prophet, hypothetically, her husband would have to stop her, right? First of all, if there was a female prophet, prophets must be obeyed. Where's the order in the house going to be now, right? So the husband is now obeying his wife, the prophet? How does that work? But he's assigned to protect her? Nobody can protect a prophet. The prophet protects you. So who's protecting? What kind of order would you have? In a battle, okay? In a battle, our leader, oh, she's home while we're dying? Wait a second, she's home while we're dying? She can't come to the battlefield. You're not allowed to bring women to the battlefield for no reason. They can get captured and raped. That's why there are no prophets that are females, in the majority opinion. Chocolate Wallace says,